All of you, welcome to the day 17. Today our topic is portion control and eating right, not less. So, did you know portion control is not about the eating less, but about the eating right and the quality of the eating. So, it helps to balance your energy, and the important thing is prevent overeating and keeps your digestion strong. So, today's session we are welcoming to Mahalakshmi. So, welcome Mahalakshmi.
Good evening, ma'am. Thank you for the warm welcome and thank you for this opportunity. And as we are doing the awareness sessions of the part of the holistic nutrition, good evening, ma'am. Thank you for the warm welcome and thank you for this opportunity. Week, to where we are discussing about the portion control. Before going into the topic, I want to ask one question to the who are watching this video or who are joining the session. Portion control means everyone thought in their mind it is just quitting the food or dieting. But my question that we complete our food by seeing
just
our
we
plate,
stop
we
eating.
feel by completing all the food in our plate, or just our body give the signal enough. It is enough for me. Most of us we won't listen to our body signals, but we'll stop eating when our plate is completely clean. Right? This is the thing we used to do. That's why here we need a portion control. Why we need a portion control means we all by unconsciously. It is not like it is has a habit. Portion control is not about restricting the food or avoiding the food. It's just a habit formation. Portion control means everybody thought that avoiding the food. But in case it is not avoiding the food, choosing the right quantity of food on your plate is a portion control. Right? And today we are discussing about how the portion control plays a very crucial role, because all the topic seems to be same, but every topic is unique, and every content what we are doing to do give the best, because every minute topic impacts a lot in your life, because nowadays we are seeing a lot of lifestyle diseases. One habit impacts a longevity, and as well as the it impact gives a lifestyle sustainable habit, because portion control is not about the age or the lifestyle disease. It is not quick fix. It is in a habit formation. It from the age 1 year to till geriatric old age, everyone needs to follow portion control. It is not about the avoiding or dieting or something fancy words we can't use. It is a mandatory habit in everyone's life. How a portion control plays an important role in our life, let us discuss today. Because by doing the portion control, we can uh, avoid the overeating. When you see the plate size, we can obviously, when we keep the portion control, obviously we will feel the full stomach full, and as well as the overeating will be avoided, and it will helps in uh, losing the weight and improves our digestion, because when we are taking the balancing the food, our stomach acid levels, our absorption and digestion, and everything in a balanced way, because there is no sugar spikes or insulin resistance, something whatever the fancy words or whatever the terminology we are using. By we can reduce it by using the simple tip. It is nothing but a portion control, and it helps in the balancing the nutrients. When you fill the food plate with the all the balanced food pyramid, like carbs, equal proportion of carbs, proteins, fats, vegetables, dairy products, fruits, it all gives the balancing the nutrients in your food, as well as the reducing your deficiencies, both indeficiency and deficiency. If you eat excess, nowadays we are eating the excess in calories, low in the vitamins and vitamins and minerals. But by using this portion control, we can set all the food groups in our plate by the portion control. And what are the common mistakes we are daily used to do in a routine life? It's a common example. Simply, if you are skipping a meal in a day, or by watching something or talking with something, someone came to your house, we will eat directly, not putting in the plate completely directly from the packets, either in snacking or chit chatting, or you can see in the kids as well as in adults also. Directly, we will eat from the packets, not putting in the plate or bowl or katori size, we won't follow. And the next is oversized plate. Because when your eating plate is in a bigger size, you feel that you need to fill that complete plate. Whatever it is, like rice, dal, curries, or dairy, fruits, or veggies. We will normally, as a thali plate, we won't include the veggies maximum. After awareness sessions, so many people are including the salad, but as part of a south thali, we won't include the veggies or fruits in our diet. That is the common mistake we used to do. Whereas the plate, as much we can serve with the rice or the dal, we won't follow the katori size. And confusing with the hunger and the craving, it is the utmost important words, because you know to know the difference between the hunger and the craving. Hunger is a signal of the body, and craving is a signal of the mind. When you hunger, if you eat, it is like a some gurgling sounds, or you feel like headiness, dizziness, or like that. If you had some dal or sabji or like that, immediately it will slow down, you feel like very energetic. Whereas the craving, it is like if you eat, it is suddenly. If you have the lunch or dinner or breakfast or any fruit or anything like that, you feel like that something I need, it immediately will strike in your mind that it needs something. Yes, it is a craving. You should know the difference between the craving and the craving for the hunger, and craving and hunger difference. After eating you feel like in craving, you feel like eat sweet, or cake, pastries, ice cream, chocolates, or like that. After eating that also, after some time you feel like you want to eat more. That is different. Hunger and cravings are completely different. You can differentiate this hunger and craving while in your portion control. And skipping meals with overeating later, because you feel like that if I skip the meals for in a 3 meals in a day, if I skip one meal in a day, I can lose the weight. But it is a big mistake. Small and frequent meals plays a very crucial role, because instead of having a heavy meals in a day, you can have the small meals. If it is a large meals, it will take high sugars levels in the blood, glucose levels. Instead of having the meals, small and frequent meals, having rather than having the large meal. And the last point is, when you are completely full, when your stomach is completely full, what as a woman or a children, when we go out or when we are dine out or in a occasion or a celebration, if something is left in our house, we feel like that we can complete this. We can complete this portion, or we can complete this sweets, or we complete this specials what we have prepared for this occasion or the guest, or when we are going or dining it out. But it is completely wrong. Choose it when your really stomach and the body is needed, then have it. Listen to your body first. When it is completely needed, take it. When your stomach is saying it is full, please stop it, because we need to oh, give gratitude to our body when it is saying something to us. And some more mistakes is when we are going out, or parties, or like celebrations or anything like that, particularly those who are doing working in the night shifts, or like when we are having the kitty parties or like that, we used to choose the namkis or burgers, pizzas, or something like that. That time we need to be very conscious about our portion size. And coming to this, how we can use this portion control? How we know that we are using it is in a portion control, or we eating in an excess manner? First, use the smaller plate. Whatever the meal plate you are having, should be in a smaller plate, and it should be in a colorful way. And in previous sessions also we came to know that so many sessions has happened. Every time we used to say that your plate should be in a rainbow, colorful, some extra quotes we used to. But practically we are doing? No, we are not doing. But Let us start it as a habit. Let me start doing the small things. Let's change your habits. How it will be like that? If your plate is there, half the plate with the fruits or vegetables. It's like carrot sticks or like cucumber and onion salad or with mixed dals or like that. You can have the half plate with the vegetables, half plate with the fruits, and one fourth part of the protein and one fourth part of the whole grains and the dairy. Maybe everyone says that it is how we can note that it is on half part or one fourth part or half or like that. Just that's why it is a rule. It is just in a hand guide. We can say that fist size of the carbs. It's just like a fist size. Whatever your hand, that fist size of the carb should be there, and palm size of the protein will be there, and thumb size of the fat will be there. And these all nothing but a um, portion size. It is just in a hand guide how much quantity we are taking. Just like this, these many carbs, these many proteins, these many fats means nobody will understand. For just hand guides, I'm saying that fist size of the carb and palm size of the protein and thumb size of the fat we can use as a portion control. And most of the people nowadays, what another mistake is mindless eating rather than the mindful eating, right? So if you are eating something you feel by watching or talking is different. By watching and movies and by watching mobile, nowadays we are eating mindlessly. What happen in mindful eating? In mindful eating, it is an actual connection between the body and the mind will happen because it gives the signal to the body from the mind. It is completely full. When we are distracting with the TV or mobile or something, it won't communicate with each other. That's why mindful eating plays a important role while we are choosing a portion controlling while we are eating. And some people will eat very fast. It will feel like that my stomach is full, and this it will not help in proper digestion and the stomach acids will not release properly. That's why eat slowly and chew well. And this is the you may it looks like a very small thing. Eating slowly, is it looks like a fun, but it plays a very important role because you need to eat slowly and chew well. And if you are full at 80%, you feel like that if I'm having something, if you feel like that I'm full, I'm going to full in 5 or 10 minutes, stop it there. When your 80% is full, stop your meal and avoid distractions because mindful eating will help in the coordination between the mind and body will happen when you are eating in a mindful way. And before eating anything, have a before having the meals, before an half an hour, anything like that, before having the meal, half an hour, have the water. Here we can see the picture like how much size of it is, like the hand size of apple, palm size of the banana. It is like that how much we can take in this picture we can see clearly. It is like a sandwich. It is like the our mobile size. It is like a dal or chana, it like the snacking time. How much we can take like this, we can see. It is a simple hand guide for everyone feel like that what is the portion control or anything like that who are very strict, not strict, it is not avoiding, we are taking in a controlled manner, eating right, eating in a smart way rather than avoiding the foods. How we can know? Is it feel like that if we are eating this much our energies are going to be better, our stomach is going to be full? This is a psychological feeling of so many persons because we are habituated from years together. Suddenly we are asked to go for the portion control. You feel like that some questions in your mind. Is it going to be well if I'm going to reduce the quantity, or if I'm going to follow this portion control, my energy levels are going to be good throughout the day? Yes, the better energy levels you can see when you follow the portion control. And because when you are choosing after having the breakfast, some people will immediately have the cereal processed foods will be there. You can sugar spikes will be the more, not like that. When you see the portion control with the proper whatever the guidance hand guide we gave, that portion controlling of the carb and protein ratio in the breakfast or lunch or anything or dinner like that, you can see the energetic levels. It is like a not shooting your blood sugar levels, because long term diseases like lifestyle diseases, we can see this portion control not only helps in lifestyle diseases but also giving the life. Another thing is good digestion to your stomach. These two players a very these two things are very important in portion control. These are the benefits in the portion control, and it supports long term health, because whatever you are following today, it is the tomorrow's health, because your plate decides your health. Because whatever you are eating today, it is going to be the foundations for your future health. That's why specifically we are talking about the lifestyle diseases, because we used to choose the processed and sugars, candies, and there's drinks, aerated juices, and we prefer so many things because these things disturb the metabolism and hormones. By simple changing of the lifestyle and diet, this impacts 80%. Because it is in our hands, we can change very easily. It is not on the medication, but it is in our hands. And it is when you are doing the diet control, you can include all the five food groups, but there will be no word using a dieting. You like, if we can easily, you can have the food whatever you want, but in a controlled right manner, proportion, whatever the class that we are habituated to eat the junk or something with the kids, or when we are going out, or even adults also when feel like, because nowadays we are seeing emotional eating is more rather than the body needs. That's why change your habits. Portion control is a habit formation, but whatever the habits you have formed already, we can change it little by little. Not changing in a one day. We can change it in a smaller, little bit. You are having the burger instead of large burgers and cheesy burgers with extra cheese or anything with aerated drinks or like that. Cut off that. Have the small burger with the cutting of the cheese and extra whatever your extras are adding up. Even children's like the French fries or like that. Instead of fries, bake the items. Prepare in the house itself, bake the items, and ask them to have the, instead of potatoes, we can prepare with the sweet potato. So many things are, even tapicos, whatever it is, that we can prepare so many baked items, air fryer, so many missions are there. But instead of deep frying, opt for the baked items which are prepared in the house. Because most probably whatever the cheese burgers or the fancy items we are eating, starts with the kids. When the kids start eating slowly, we will also, because it's a vicious cycle. Because we used to jump in that, kids will also jump into that. Just we have to the snacks from the packets. Completely avoid that. Have that healthy snacks in between. Before having the large meal, some people won't eat anything. They will jump directly into the large meal. It will also shoot the sugar spikes in your blood sugar levels. So instead of having large meals, have snacks in between, healthy snacks, not chips or anything like that. Having the fruit or nuts or something like that. Healthy snacks in between your large meal. And when you are potentially full, when your capacity is full, stop eating. When your body is asking for it, have it. When your body is saying enough, enough, you need to stop it. And whatever the bad you are taking now, like process, some people will say ghee is bad. Ghee is not bad. When you mix with maida or some sugars, then it is going to be bad. Some myths and facts are there that should be, you should know. Cheese is bad. While we are choosing, the food should be in a portion instead of portion size. um, Whatever the takeaway messages is today, you can eat whatever you want, but in a limit your portion size. Because I hope everyone understand this portion control, because it is not about the dieting, it is a habit formation, but for your better health of tomorrow. I hope everyone will start practicing this portion in a limit your portion size. Because I hope everyone understand control by one meal in a day. We can't change the habit drastically at a time. We can change by at least one meal in a day, because it need to be a basic habit for your kids and to the older age group, because it is a basic habit of everyone. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much. It's such a sweet session because everybody wants to talk sometimes like, maybe I want to lose weight or maybe I want to improve, but I want to eat what I want. So portion control is the main key. Okay, thank you once again. So
Thank you,
today
ma'am.
challenge is already madam is told, right? 1 meal can practice 1 meal with the portion.